Okay, so I'll be going over two free design softwares that you can use online. One is called Photopea, and the other is called Kittle. Okay, so Photopea to me is much closer to Photoshop. So if you're using Photopea, you're pretty much learning almost everything you need to know in Photoshop. I don't even know how they're getting away with it, to be honest with you, but they are. See, Photopea accepts all those files at the bottom right there. PSD, AI, XD, don't know, PDF, JPEGs, PNGs, TIFFs, SVGs, everything. So, okay, so here we go. Let me fix the screen. Okay. So in Photoshop, you have a mouse, you have a marquee tool, you have the magic wand, you have a crop tool, you have a band-aid, which I still don't know what it does. Is this a standard brush? This looks like this is just a standard brush. Yep, that you can pretty much draw with. My internet's acting horrible on this site. And to me, that's why I prefer a Photoshop because, even though you are paying for a subscription, it still runs on your computer, not really online. And as you can see, this comes with ads. But at the same time, beggars can't be choosers. This is a free design software. Photopea is a free design software. You are able to pay, so therefore, of course, it's going to be limited. But let me just do my standard blackout just to show you guys that you are able to use this just like you are able to use Photoshop. One second. Previous 7 days. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna try a few things. I'm gonna see if I can flatten the layer, knock the black out, and then bring it over to the t-shirt layer for sizing. So, oh, okay, so this is the full layer. Okay, so I don't even need the flatten layer. I brought the right file in. But actually, no, let me try it. So this is the the layer at the top is ready to go. See if I take the black away, it's still black there, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select the magic wand tool and I'm gonna select the black. All right. And I'm gonna make sure that this contagious is not selected because I want all black selected. It looked like it did it. I'm gonna delete it. I'm gonna add the background. It works. Take the background away. Let me see if I'm able to crop this. Yep, selected the whole thing. Come to the crop button. It crops it down to exactly what the image size is. I'm going to come up here to image. I'm going to go to image size. Now in this box, just like in Photoshop, you'll see in some other videos, this needs to be inches. This design is 13 by 17, 13.7 by 17, which will be rounded up to 14. DPI is 300. So you have the proportion chain here. So if we change anything on this design, it's going to change the height proportionally, and vice versa. When you change the height, it changes the width, right? Um, all right. And so this file size was 13.7 by 17. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here and save this as I'm going to export as a PNG file. Okay. So it's right here, changes to inches just so you can see. So I do like this about Photopea. as I'm saving this design, I'm able to see the inches that it's saved in. I actually can change it. Like it gives you an option to change. Because one thing I like to do when I'm saving a file, I like to save the file name. I mean, I like to save the size in the file name. So 13.7 by 17. And I only use the first number after the decimal because the other one really doesn't really affect the size too much. Save, save as a PNG. I'm gonna go open this. I want to open it up in Photoshop so that I'm gonna see if it's saved the way that I needed it to. Okay, looks good to me. This is a free software, Photopea, that was able to knock the background out. Oh, I didn't even have to knock the background. I was able to take the black out, but that's harder to do than just to knock the background out. So if you can take the black out of a design, you definitely can delete the background. So you're able to delete the background, right? File looks amazing, print ready, right? So let's go back into Photopea. Yeah, so I mean, like I said, I don't know how they're getting away with it, but hey, Photopea is definitely a good option. Now let's go over to Kittle. So the reason why I like Kittle, right, is because it gives you the template option with some of the Photoshop type of design tools, right? And I feel like in Canva, they'll give you templates, but you really can't edit them that well, right? And Kittle has a paid version. I know a few people that stand by the paid version. Um, I might in the future get the paid version as well because I do like some of their templates. But one of the things I think I did see in the paid version was that one thing I did see in the paid version was that in the not paid version, I'm sorry. One thing I did see in the non-paid version is that I don't think you can knock the background out, which is very important. So, and they had like this weird design thing where I'm like I have a huge art space where I can open up multiple designs and I can size them individually. So I'm gonna show you. So this is a design. Let's make what happened right now. Okay, so this was a design right here that I was playing with earlier. Oh, I think it might pull up my whole artboard. Okay. So this was the big artboard that I said, right? Which is crazy to me, like how you can design like this. But you're able to click each design art like the artboard, and it gives you the size of it right here. So I wonder if you can change this to inches because I don't know how to read in pixels. Interesting. Let me zoom in. So what did I select? Did I not select? Okay, the artboard. Okay. How do I change it to inches? There has to be a way. Settings. There we go. Okay. So to be able to change your measurement scale to pixels, I mean from pixels to inches, you have to go into settings. I'm also on a computer. I know a lot of people might be on their phones, so hopefully it's the same way. And I'm actually see when I went to the menu bar, there's view. I'm gonna add a grid. No, that's ugly. I'm gonna add a ruler. which giving me, you see how that showed up at the top right there? See that? And then I'm gonna go in here and change this to inches. And I'm gonna make this dark mode because I like stuff darker. I didn't really like that white. Okay, so let's click this again. Let's see what it says. Now we're in inches. So this artboard is 20 by 20, right? Which knowing the size of your design is important. A lot of people are just, and that's why I never like didn't just jump out there and start doing art videos, because in printing, size is important. And I just couldn't envision showing anybody any design software without being able to explain to them how important size is, as we know, right? So this artboard is 20 by 20. Let me see if I can just highlight the design. The design, like just this design, let's say you delete this black background, just this design is 16.7 by 14.7 in height, right? And I'll be doing videos on how to understand what the print area is, to understand what size to make your design so it can fit within that print area. But I grabbed these templates, right? And I actually changed them all. But I want to add more. I want to add another design to here. So how did I do that? New project. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Right click. Nope, it's not what I want to do either. I could have swore I was just like, oh, templates. So I'm just gonna come here again to templates and just click a design. And then it pops up on that big canvas like I was saying, and then I'll just zoom in on it and go in, press V for the mouse. Hold on, where's the toolbar? Because I've just been designing without a toolbar. What's considered a toolbar? You guys have a toolbar? Okay, there's text here. Elements. So this is more like a Canva. It has a lot of elements in Canva, but so it's not really like a Photoshop. This is giving more Canva. But I guess Canva with more templates, because then all this stuff shows up over here. Okay, it's actually cool though. I need to change my mouse sensitivity. It's like very, very sensitive. Trust no one but yourself. Like, um, yeah, I like how you can really change these text elements. Let me see. Color. This is very simple. And the fact that this is free is crazy. So, all right. So since I'm clicked on this layer, I'm able to download it. You'll go to export to download. So you see this crown right here? This means that you have to have the paid subscription right here. Title, size, files. You only can have PNG and JPEG, and I'm assuming you only can do that with the subscription. I mean, outside of the subscription, and as well as changing the DPI. So this is why Photopea would be more of my recommendation of the two. But what I would do is I would take this design, save it as is, and bring it in Photopea. So what I'll show you is how Photopea can delete the background, so like that, like automatically for free. Like so, and like I said, it has a lot of design elements like Photoshop. So what I would do, my personal recommendation with this would be, I would come in here, use templates to make t-shirt designs, and then I would save them over and clean them up in Photopea, which I'm about to show you how right now for free. Hold on, what they trying to do? Oh, okay. So basically saying I need to pay without giving them credit, right? But we ain't worry about that right now. All right, so cool. Go to Photopea, file, open. We're going to open up that design. So you see it came with a background, right? So in this video right now, I will be showing you how to remove a background in Photopea. Go over here to the magic wand, and you're going to make sure that this is selected. Why? Because I just want to make sure that I want to take out all the black that I want to take out right now. I don't, it's certain black in this image that I don't want to take out. So let me just take off Contagious and let you see how it works, right? It deleted every black in this, right? Even black in the fingers, which I might want to do. And in what I'm teaching you all the time, you definitely would delete that for the softest print on the shirt. But in this case, I don't want to delete all the black just yet. I kind of just want to see how I can manipulate it. So I'm going to come back to the magic wand tool, make sure Contagious selected, select black, and it's going to delete wherever it can. Yeah, there's no point because I don't want to have to take that much time. So I'm going to go back and undo this, take off this, right? Take off the, all right, cool. And then what I'm also going to do now is I'm going to drag this layer, right, over to my t-shirt template layer. No, it doesn't work like so in Photoshop. Usually, oh, okay, it's loaded. It's loading. Okay, so I'm over here. Okay, so you see how small this came over, right? Even though the size of this is bigger, the DPI was only 72 when we brought out a Kittle, right? Let's go look at Kittle again. The DPI of this snake was only 72, right? Dots per square inch, right? But if you go on a Kittle and we look at the resolution of this template, it's 300. That's why I always say try to export all your files in 300 because it has at the highest quality. When stuff's coming in this small, once you stretch it, it kind of gets blurry. But we're not going to worry about that right now, just because we're just trying to figure out the program. But that's a good point right there that I just want to point out as far as the DPI. All right, it's loading. It's loading. It's kind of crashing on me. It seems like right now. I do have pretty big files in there. Okay, cool. All right, so I'm gonna click the file that I brought in there, and I'm going to, I messed up. I'm trying to use shortcuts. So I'm gonna select it so I can change the size. Definitely get my internet sped up. Okay. So you grab the background. Why are you not grabbing the layer? Background. Okay, this is it right here. All right. I want to transform it. Oh, let's start working. Okay, so that Photoshop technique doesn't work. So let's go to edit, transform, which is scale. And I'm going to scale it to be bigger. And also too, this is a t-shirt design template that I use for sizing and precise like printing measurement, and to also see what stuff looks like and to send it to my customers so that they can see what the design will look like. I'm working on releasing a version for sale soon, and I'll let you guys know when that happens. We'll take the background. Now let's make the background black. Color overlay. Yeah, this is straight Photoshop. So this right here is layer styles. You pretty much can change your color. You can add like a gradient in here. You can add strokes and shadows. I'll go over a layers tab at a future date. Yeah, I'm not really feeling this on the internet stuff because like it's making my computer just move really, really slow. But at the same time, it's free. It's free. Am I like being impatient or something? Layers tab got this thing frozen. Come on. We're almost done. All right, there we go. Okay. So now you see the design. I put it on a black background on a template. And now the black is shining through, right? But if you take the background off, see, yeah, it's giving me a lot of issues. But if you take the background off, you see that there is no black in the design. So I was able to make this design in Kittle, right? And then bring it over to Photopea, get rid of the black background, and here we are. Why is this white? Let's go back in here again. Let's try this again. Color overlay. Make it black. Why did that turn white again? It's a waiting game. Okay. So like I said, now we have a black background. The design shows through. Literally, this was all done for free. Thank you for your time.